Alright, back from the break. This is a Destiny stream number 127, apparently. Tomorrow is the last day before release of Renegades, the Star Wars themed DLC for Destiny 2. This is exciting time. This is the first DLC ever for this game that has been inspired, if you will, by a third-party franchise. And a good one at that. So this should be fun. I think it's fair to say that a big chunk of people interested in the game are really looking forward to it. Okay, it says it's saved, and apparently everything is up and working. We'll bring back chat rate. What's a chat rate? Interesting. Connection is excellent, they tell me. The audio stream's current bitrate is 0 and is lower than recommended. What? My microphone is not muted, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, we'll see. If people come in and complain about not hearing me, we'll deal with that later. Or rather, when it happens. Bringing up chat. On the phone, so I can pretend like I can read it. Changing the filter. That was one thing I learned through the chat. That apparently, unless you change it, your chat gets filtered quite a bit. Had some delicious Indian food when I was gone. Oh man, I love Indian food. It's fantastic. What is happening here? The guy that was just zoned in with me disconnected immediately? Okay, this is an interesting weapon. So apparently if I kill something with it, it leaves something that I'm supposed to pick up. Oh man. How can this be locked? Can you go this way? I was convinced that it's the other way. Is it bugged and that's why? There's nobody here. Let's see where Mr. Kill Switch goes. That's where I went. Joining allies in 4. This is bugged, isn't it? Let's get out of here. Alright, so much for that. Let's see if I can do something that's Behemoth. Cosmodrome. It's the Cosmodrome. Can we get people to join in on it? That's the question. The evening before. Actually, no. It's a day and a half before the expansion. So you would expect there's not that many people around. I think it's sending me in there by myself. Unless...
One of the crews we battled hid their ill-gotten gains here on Earth. Once we dig it up, we should talk about our shares. You are alive, and we tolerate you in this sacred place. That is your share and no more.
I had tried to solve this before. Somebody there? No, they're attacking the... one of Spider's dudes. Okay. So nothing, this didn't work out, because I can't do this by myself. I can kill them, but I can't deposit stuff in time. You know what? This might be a time for solo. Solo quick play. We'll start with this. It has 3 bonus rewards. Is there somebody in the clan on? Brandini. Hey, Brandy. If you want help with
After your victory over the witness,
help
civilians have been
or
volunteering
company,
exposed.
you
Unfortunately,
let
they're
me
not battle-hardened
know.
enough to hold this sector yet, but they're looking to you for inspiration. Show them what a lone guardian can do.
Hey man, how's it going? Well, this is like, you know, tomorrow is the last day before the expansion. This should be the lowest population level ever. Right, people are taking time off. Last 2 days. So, what I'm doing is I ended up queuing up for some solo stuff. Ow. Except I just realized I'm losing... Why can't I kill this guy? I'm using a weapon that's specifically... Oh my god. Built for team gameplay. It's a good one. Wow. Headshots are one-shotting everything. It leaves these little spots that I can then use to heal my teammates, but there's no teammates. So, yeah, so I won't be able to get any of those heals. Actually, let's go with this. What about this? Yeah, this is just defeat targets, and it's an AR, so it's gonna be a little hard to control long range. I don't think I've ever really done any solo stuff. I probably did one or two, but that's about it. Another one? What's this? That takes care of this. This turns something on. Special ammo, that's not what I meant to do. Barrier. We're finally getting a new TV for the living room. Thanks to Black Friday or Monday or whatever the hell it is. Sales. I kinda like just running around by myself. It's nice and refreshing from time to time. What? I already got Renegades pre-downloaded. Took about 14 minutes on PS5. Look at this bastard. This is a solo mission on normal difficulty, so it's just a confidence builder, really. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, music. I love the music in this game. I wonder, is this working? Oh, it absolutely is. Awesome. I wonder if the pre-downloaded expansion. Oh shit. Is installing at 8. When will the servers go live? 9:10. It was showing, what? What's edges? What kind of what chat is that? Oh. Well, welcome. How you doing? This is just a solo mission. I don't think I've ever really done it. Well, maybe once or twice, but nobody really plays solo stuff, do they? I don't know. I keep hearing people talk about solo things as if they're important. But, I never considered playing solo things in a multiplayer game. Oops. Listen, man. No salt mines. You know what I really like, though? I like that idea of creating a one-on-one PvP tournament. I really like that idea. You are a slave driver, holy shit. No, I want to fucking eat. I mean, technically, I guess I could just share the link, but like I want to finish it first. I want to make sure the rules are neatly outlined. I want to go over all the rooms that I put in there once again. Fair enough. It's all good. You know, I just want to make sure it's all done. Right. We had some Indian food, and I don't even know what I had, but it was delicious. I asked them to order me something new. Oh, I love Indian food. We are blessed with a big community of East Indian people here. So the food is pretty authentic and it's delicious. Well, on the spicy side. It's so good. Amazing spices. Oh, you're on a diet? Or just trying to slim down or something? That's a good... You get your potassium, you get your protein in there. That's a pretty good combo. Yeah. Alright, good for you. Add a couple push-ups every morning and before you go to sleep, or sit-ups or something. Jumping jacks. And you're gonna see differences pretty quick. I promise you that. Broccoli, yogurt, cauliflower is great. Cauliflower is actually pretty amazing, and broccoli, because you can steam them, and you're basically ingesting 0 calories. I'm sure there are some trace calories in there, but broccoli is a great dieting staple, I would say. Yogurt is perfect too. There is this like cottage cheese, or some types of cottage cheese are pretty great for that as well. Get a little bit of protein in you. Keeps you full for a bit longer than just vegetables. Boiled chicken with broccoli would be perfect, yeah. Well, depends. I mean, rice, you're looking at like caloric intake would shoot up. Oh, I have to get that thing here. So things like, you know, it depends how you want, you know, how badly you want it, because dieting is not fun. Highly advisable to, you know, make sure you have a multivitamin you eat. and lots of water, a little bit of movement, and then I feel like that's a good combo. But limiting caloric intake is kind of a must for losing weight, as long as you keep it healthy. But if you're eating yogurt and stuff like that, that's a good step. I would still recommend multivitamin, just in case. If you're staying a lot, it's kind of gross. There is, so the North American cottage cheese is all like watery and stuff. But I know where I live, Costco has this, I think it's called pressed cottage cheese from Poland. And like, it's not watery at all. It's like a brick. Not hard brick, it's like a soft brick. And it's awesome. I eat it all the time. Normal cheese has fat in it, so it depends how you're dieting. You know, whatever you do, I think it's a good idea that you have some multivitamin. If you're staying inside, I would also add. Actually, I have this stuff right here. Look at this. I'll show you. So I have a multivitamin for old geezers. And because I'm inside a lot, right? I work inside, I play inside, like I don't get enough sun. I would also recommend like a D3. And I don't know. Yeah, no, that works. Even that's better than getting D3 for sure. Going outside for a walk. Plus, it also works with the dieting idea because, you know, it's not just eating less or eating more. Skating would be amazing. Skating is actually a pretty good exercise. In the grand scheme of things. But, I don't know what I was saying. Either way, if you cut a lot of stuff out, multivitamin is a good idea. Oh yeah, if you want to lose weight, normally you would cut out a lot of carbs, or as much carbs as you can, and you would eat stuff like, I don't know, lean meat, lean milk products, which means white cheese, not yellow cheese, essentially. Tofu is pretty awesome for that kind of stuff. I don't know if you like tofu, but it's basically tofu is like the filler part, because you don't want to have like rice and, well, I like potatoes. I think they're awesome, but you know, you don't want to have rice. You don't want to have baked goods. You don't want to have things that have a lot of calories in them. So tofu becomes this nice kind of filler that you can add to your broccoli and chicken and whatever else you have going on. Oh, sugar is just... Hey Hector, how's it going? Non-zero sodas? Sodas, there is no... Sodas and juices are just bad for you. They have zero nutritional value. Yeah, no, I agree. Sugar is hard to drop. I'm gonna say from my experience, it was harder to drop sugar than it was to quit smoking. You know, and then when you start to... You feel so much better though. I don't know. It takes a couple of weeks, but you start feeling so much better. I feel like there's like a noticeable difference. Um, well, you got to be really careful. I am not aware of any zero sugar energy drinks which have quality sweetener in it. There might be some, but like if you're talking about like Monster or God forbid Red Bull or something, not the best ingredients, you know. Like we all have them. I don't know. Read the ingredients and see. Like I don't know, does it have aspartame in it or some other, garbage? You gotta be careful. Um, yeah, I don't know. In that way, coffee's kind of good. I would say in that context, because you drink coffee, it fills that role without adding chemicals as you would in your energy drinks and that kind of stuff. Especially these days, there are some things that you can get like it's so easy to get high quality coffee or wine or soya sauce, that kind of stuff anywhere these days for very approachable price. But yeah, milk products are awesome. It depends. Like my recommendation would be to minimize carbs and not worry so much about ingesting fat as much as eliminating sugar and minimizing carbs. Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, you're absolutely. You know exactly what you're doing. Fast food is not the greatest. Not depends where you live, I guess. There are a lot of smaller places where you can order food that's pretty decent, but like the national chains are usually garbage. I personally, when I was working, I used to travel a lot. My addiction was Wendy's. It still is, really. Not that I have it anymore, but like if I could, that I would totally love Wendy's. But it's easy to say, and it's like one of those things. It's you wanna hop on Discord? Discord? Not really, because when I stream, the problem with Discord is nobody can hear the Discord conversation. They can just hear me talk, so it's kind of awkward. We can do a party chat, like PlayStation party chat, if you'd like. Oh, you're on PC. That probably won't work unless you have like a PlayStation app, and that means you need an account, I'm guessing. So I can do Discord when I'm not streaming, for sure. But it sounds like you know what you're doing, you know. What is this? Oh, what the hell? Invisible dude. Yeah, losing weight is hard, especially if you have a hobby like ours where you tend to stay stationary a lot, which basically means if you want to lose weight and you're not increasing your, physical activity, that means decreasing the caloric intake even more, because there's no magic to this. You move more and eat less and you lose weight, and that's pretty much it. The important thing is to do it in a healthy manner, otherwise you can really mess yourself up. That's why I mentioned multivitamin. I just feel like it's a good idea. It doesn't solve all the problems, but it makes sure that you don't end up in like a really unhealthy situation. You know what's great when you're dieting? PvP. Low carb diet is great for PvP because you're always pissed off. Like you're always angry. It's just that's how your body reacts to it. But yeah, dropping sugar is just has such a positive impact. Took me maybe 3 weeks of like literally dropping sugar. I mean, like not purchasing any like stuff with sugar. For me, that included looking at ingredients of everything I buy. So, for example, one shocking thing that I found is that, like, if you buy, let's say, bread, not in an actual bakery, but like a big box store, almost all of them have sugar added. It's gross. You know, that was. I learned a lot when I started looking at cutting sugar out. I never really liked pop too much. It was never like a staple for me, so that was never an issue. Coffee, tea is great when you do this. Green tea, I feel, is great. I like black tea myself, but there are options. You're younger too, right? So this is the sooner you change your habits this way, the better you're gonna be off, and the faster you're gonna see results. The sooner you do this in your life, the better you're off. And then, let's say, if you are successful, let's say, and you cut out the sugar, not as much as you can, just cut out the sugar, like no bullshit excuses. And then you can still eat stuff that has fat in it. That's not a problem, because at least maybe people in the chat can attest to this or debunk my experience here. But when you limit calories and cut out sugar, but you still ingest, let's say, fat, like meats and milk products with fat in them, I feel like you lose weight faster. I don't know. It's like your body realizes that all it has to digest is fat, and like it really starts melting away. Now you can't really tell by what I look like, but I swear it's the case. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Whoa. Which way is this moving? Because it's gonna start moving, right? As soon as we damage it to a certain degree. Okay, oh, this way, okay. Drink a lot of water too. It helps with everything.
Use fail-safe countermeasures to bypass their shielding.
And remember, you don't have to go to the gym to like exercise to lose weight. Just regular body weight exercises are probably the best thing you can do. Push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks. You can do all that stuff in your room. You don't need to pay anyone for anything. Or walks. Swimming is perhaps the best thing you can do. Low impact. You lose a ton of energy when you do it. Or spend a lot of energy, I guess would be the correct. Whoa! I walked into the wall. Oh, this was on regular, so there's no respawn limits and stuff. But yeah, that's been my experience. My main problem is like the part of the world where I come from. Baked goods, bread. It's like you eat bread with everything, every day, all the time. So that was a hard habit to break for me. I never grew up with soda or energy drinks, so that wasn't really an issue for me. Oh, I'm a joy bringer. That's what you get when you didn't contribute much. I'll stay in here. But yeah, losing weight is one of those things. It's pretty straightforward. It's just hard because it doesn't make you feel great when you're in caloric deficit. When I was younger, in my like early to late 20s, I did bodybuilding, and there was always this cycle of bulking and then losing weight. That's how I got used to like eating just chicken breast with broccoli and lean meat and stuff like that. So I'm totally fine. If I have that, I'm fine. I don't need anything else, to be honest.
The right of proving. The Vanguard sends forth its champions.
The challenge is met. Our blood flows together.
But these days there are so many options that are like easy to get to. Like I said, tofu you can get, or I don't know how it is where you live, but like where I live, you can get like organic tofu at like Costco, and it's really not expensive at all. Meat is expensive these days. I eat very little meat these days, not because I don't enjoy it, but because it's so freaking pricey. Beans are awesome. I would avoid stuff like that. That was a challenge of mine. Like the what do you call them? Refined grain products, like pasta. I never realized this, but you know, once I started looking into it and like following some guidelines, I realized how much of my diet was carbs. It was kind of crazy. Another thing I started doing that you might want to consider is just like protein shakes. So milk with a protein powder or meal replacement powder, or one of those things. You can add a little bit of creatine if you don't eat much meat. Stuff like that. So that's a pretty low carb, you know. If you're getting a meal replacement powder, you gotta make sure you get the right one so it doesn't have too much carbs in it. But that's, you know, that can be a very protein shakes. That's what I forgot at the store. Yeah. Just be careful which ones you get. You know, like the meal replacement stuff tends to have more carbs. It's a meal replacement. You know, it's not so. But just take it easy. Like, don't go all crazy. Like, don't all of a sudden cut all of your carbs out or something. Like, you get into trouble quick by making huge changes fast. Same with exercising. Like, don't just try to do 100 push-ups today. If you can only do 1 or 3, that's okay, just do that. It doesn't matter how many you do, it just matters that you keep doing them. Whatever it is. Sit-ups, jumping jacks. Jumping jacks are actually pretty good. Won't do... Well... True. I mean, caloric deficit will feel like you're starving your body. If you used to... Like you mentioned, pop. For example, the amount of sugar in pop is mind-boggling. I'm sure you already Googled that or searched for it on YouTube. There's tons of really good videos. No. It's it misses the point. If you starve yourself, like you actually, you know, you don't get the proper nutrition in your body. You're not fixing anything. You're just creating a different problem. That's even harder to fix. I would argue. So just do it, you know. Don't stress out about it. There will be days when you just feel like, I don't know, having ice cream or something, or whatever, I don't know. Everybody has a different sort of weakness, you know. But let's say if starting today, you're gonna catch your carbs significantly, you know, 3 days out of a week. Man, you're so far ahead in comparison to where you were. And then it's just that much easier from then on. Small changes in diet and exercise combined with some multivitamin maybe to assure that you're getting all the nutrition you need. It's especially important when you're younger, like yourself. Right? Your body's growing. Make sure you put good stuff in it. And you're gonna see positive results. Long-term positive results. Okay. I'm not used to playing normal difficulty stuff. Wow, this goes so fast. And there are other things that I was surprised to find very pleasant when I started looking at alternatives. Like, for example, glass of cold water with just a splash, just a tiny little splash, like a couple of drops of apple cider vinegar in it is just delicious. Not much though, like you gotta just put a tiny little bit. Like half a teaspoon is probably too much. What else? Tofu took me a little to get used to, because I grew up on like potatoes and rice and stuff. Dropping sugar was horrible because I love ice cream. Just love ice cream. Come on. I don't know. It's a very different experience for everyone. Like, we all have different things that we really enjoy and eat. You know, we all come from different cultural backgrounds. So like, for me, bread and baked goods were a huge problem, because that's like, I couldn't imagine, you know, just not having that stuff all the time, every day. It was tough. But that might not be an issue at all for some people. I found Mexican food is pretty awesome. Although, you know, depends, there are options, you know, lots of rice and a lot of dishes. That's why I like Indian food right now, because you can order, let's say, I don't know, some sort of chicken dish which comes with amazing spices, and you just don't order rice with it, and all of a sudden it becomes pretty decent and pretty flavorful kind of thing to add.
Warriors are merciless, Commander. Are all light bearers so bloodthirsty?
My guardians do what they must. Today, they must be champions.
I genuinely feel like quitting sugar was harder than quitting smoking. No comparison.
My champions are ready, Kaito. Is yours?
This is, oh man, I love the music in here. This is so good.
Now, the final trial.
Boom. It's like a rock concert. It's so good. Oh. Blueberries are awesome. I forgot what else. Number of fruits have a lot of sugar, but I think there's a big difference between like sugar in an apple and sugar in a can of pop, to put it politely. Done. That's pretty cool.
Kaito, your champion falls.
The right of proving is over. By the victor's rule,
Tracker gilded. What?
the Halphus Electus and the souls aboard
I don't understand why, like, for example, all these like power
Tend to your men and
level 9, 10, and 11 people, I keep finding them in every single group in like random queues for just like the regular normal content. So like you can't even get a tier 5 reward out of this. Like why are there so many people doing this? Is it because there's nothing else you can queue for when you like don't have a group around you? Like a clan or whatever? Because the hold on, let me see. You can change difficult, but they didn't. Like when so let's say when I went to queue for this and I did quick play, does that also put me into games that have, as soon as you customize the difficulty setting, it becomes an experience you can't queue for, or nobody can join you through a queue. It's like a custom game, right? But people keep doing this, which is interesting to me. I understand going into, let's say this, right? Because you get 550 gear, tier 5. That makes sense to me. But you can't queue for that kind of stuff. Am I missing how the queue works in this game or something? Like, see, this says matchmaking on. Matchmaking on. And then you can keep scrolling here and like pretty much nothing, well, almost nothing, has matchmaking. Like these 4 don't. These 8 don't. None of these 8. That's like 16. That's like 20 different activities under Fire Team Ops already that we just looked at, where that are not part of matchmaking, that don't have the matchmaking option. And then these 3, so it's over 20. There's just a couple that you can matchmake for. It's wild. So is that why people do matchmaking? Because like they go to Pinnacle, which is, it would seem to everybody like that's the next difficulty, right? Step. Because it's harder and it's next after that. It goes like solo, ops, Pinnacle, and what's the last thing? It should be raids. No, it's Crucible. But like you can't queue for almost anything here, and the stuff you can queue for is not really new user friendly. Like look at all this. Like all these things, no matchmaking. Pinnacle is dungeons. Well, Fire Team Ops are what? Not dungeons? Well, I guess it's a mix of missions, battlegrounds, okay, expeditions. But like from a new player point of view, I think it's fair to say that the impression that people get is solo is the easiest, Fire Team is like mid-range, and Pinnacle is more difficult. At least everybody who's new to the game that I talk to sees this that way. And then PvP is for, people that just want to well, let's not get into it. But PvP is awesome. You should all play PvP. Yeah. How come raids are not on here? That's weird. Solo and Fire Team are the same. I guess. I mean, solo is solo. It's a whole different ballgame. Exactly, and Pinnacle is step up. Like if you're just playing by yourself, people will just click solo. If you're playing with a friend, you'll click most likely Fire Team. And if you have aspirations to do something harder, you'll probably click on Pinnacle. Raids are on different planets. So is all the shit in all these options. There's no reason why raids shouldn't be on here, other than, for whatever reason, you can't do matchmaking for almost anything in this game. Right? I'm not PvE, because obviously Crucible is all matchmaking, pretty much. Yeah, I don't like that. I understand the need for solo content, but I don't. Everything under fire team ups, everything under pinnacle, and in my opinion, you should be able to do matchmaking for raids. Not because, yeah, they would be, but you know what? There are literally hundreds of thousands of people that never get to see them. And at the very least, you give them a chance to walk in and just look. Like, it doesn't, for a lot of these people, it wouldn't even matter if you kill the first boss or the second boss. Like, nobody, most, most casual players wouldn't go in there with random groups in hopes of finishing the raid. They would try, but the idea is that at least they get to experience a taste of it. Which I think, in my opinion, would then it would transform into more people wanting to raid. They are very nice looking. They're pretty awesome. But they're highly technical, which they should be. You know, like, I totally feel like it should be like that. Solo is like the easiest stuff. You don't need anyone to help you. You should be able to do the solo stuff. Fire team stuff, you should be able to finish with half capable, a group of 3 people. Pinnacle stuff should be stuff that you can finish if you do well. That's my opinion. Like, if you sort of know how to play within a team, you pay attention to your shields and like you have some self-awareness, you should be able to finish a pinnacle. Whereas the raids are a very different situation. And everybody knows that. Nobody's expecting to walk into raids as a casual player and like finish them. That's insane. For the exotic, I don't know. Do you need the exotic? I'll see if there's somebody around here. Some raids are easier than others for sure. And I also feel that should be the case. Like, I don't see a reason. Why are we at 550 already for max? Like, why such a high number? We're still at the very beginning of a new saga. As far as I'm concerned, the max should be 100 or something. Maybe even 10. Like, it should be more about finding the god rolls and the perks and the perfect combination of all those factors on the piece that you get, and not grinding some weird. Yeah, 24 is 2040. That's crazy. I don't know. I am definitely a fan of. Well, it's harder to do though. So there's that. Like, it's easier to just make people grind to a higher number than manage a group of equipment, at the same level. Like, I swear, I might be wrong, but I thought they said that we're not getting like some huge increases in power levels in Renegades, and instead it's gonna be more like it should be more about the perks and the mods and getting a perfect piece. Like, chasing that god roll is what this game is all about. I feel like, I don't know. Oh, there's a bunch of people doing live events. Hello, people. Oh my god. Oh wow. I like open world stuff. I don't know why. There's people having fun. Everybody's playing. We're killing big bad guys. Anyone can join by just walking up at any point. I love public quests.
Maybe the citizens can finally get some peace and quiet.
Triumph completed. This is good. We're slowly getting ahead in Neomuna. Nimbus will be super happy with us. Yeah, 550 seems like such a weird number. Is it just me? Like this is like what, the second thing that came out after the like big reset, right? The first decade storyline concluded, and this is like the second thing that's out, or that's gonna be out since then. Why are we at 550? Like if you start at 10, there's not that much equipment. There are different sets. So it seems like there's a lot of stuff to choose from, but there really kinda isn't. As soon as you settle what kind of build you want, that kinda immediately tells you what kind of bonus of like two-piece bonus you're looking for, or no. Does anybody go for four-piece set bonuses? I don't think so. So like PvE build, right? Which is gonna have a light sword or lightsaber for the kinetic slot. That's gonna be the new exotic. That's my understanding. Deal significantly increased kinetic damage to combatant shields and overshields. Seems pretty perfect. And then damage reduction when you pick up orbs of power, which I'm gonna be picking up all the time.
I hear the coders are real curious about you. Check this out.
Once you have an idea of what you want to do, you realize that there are not that many options in terms of what a good fit is to facilitate what you want done. That's why I don't get why we're at 550. Who picked 550? Why not just 50? And then have every DLC just increase by... Well, why even increase it by 52? Do 100. It's nice and easy to comprehend for everybody. I don't know. I bet you there are people screaming at their TVs because I make no sense. The only reason why I'm here is this. Like, I'm just grinding out, essentially. For the Strand subclass, you have to purchase the fragments, which are essentially like perks and bonuses, by spending a currency that you get from completing, I don't know, quests and open world, stuff. I like this system. I don't mind this system at all. I like this kind of setup. Oh shit, that's not where you jump. If you guys want to see something specific, you let me know. Like, I'm just chilling until Renegades is out. So even though I'm not even gonna play Strand when Renegades is out, I'm gonna play Arc. Like, this is what I'm going into Renegades with. Titan with Arc subclass. That's gonna be weapon. It's gonna end up being weapon grenades or something. But the as far as weapons, the focus is the lightsaber, which is going into this very spot. This is where the jetpack is going. I'm hoping to replace a Gapper with some new cool big beefy hand cannon, and whatever goes in the heavy slot. I'm not sure what's available yet, but from what I recall, the artifact is focusing on just that. Arc, Void, in terms of subclasses. And there's a couple things there for swords, in terms of weapon type. So it should be a pretty good fit once I get all my pieces. Now, if any of you guys want to jump in to the new expansion and do the campaign first, without skipping any cutscenes, without skipping any dialogues, please consider joining me, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I want to savor that. What is all this place? The story without skipping anything. And then now that I'm back on my Titan, I'm just gonna stick to my Titan. I wish I never switched. For a brief amount of time, when I came back, first like 2 or 3 weeks, I played. Oh my god, I can aim, I swear I can. I played Hunter because of the jumps. Jumps are my undoing in this game. Jump puzzles. Holy shit, how much? Fucking... Dude. Ah, no! That was dumb. I forgot I don't have a shoulder charge here. I don't even know if I had my class ability up. Is that... No, that's a different guy. There. And if you don't have a group to play with, I'm gonna put up a public Discord server for the stream where anyone can join, or, and I would highly recommend doing this, you can join our clan. Last phase. You have to be at least 18 to join. That's not level, that's age. Sounds funny when I point it out, but you'd be surprised how many people ask me. Okay, is this all working on this? 33%, yeah, it's slowly advancing. I can jump. Can I jump to there and to there? I don't know why I would want to, but it feels like I should try. That's too far, I think. Can I get on there? No. But let's do a running start. We'll see how this works out. Nope. Oh, there's an invisible wall. Okay. Damn it. There's nothing there, but it still would have been cool. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Yeah, they don't like that. Okay. Experienced noob is here. Look at that. There's another chest. Today and tomorrow is gonna be so laid back. It's gonna be sickening. I do love the idea of that PvP, one-on-one PvP tournament that we had earlier. I'm gonna figure that out. It's gonna happen. This is just too awesome.
Straight to business today. Nothing too fancy. We just need to reduce the number of quote-unquote hostile combatants within city limits. In other words, pick a corner and start blasting.
There's so much to explore in this place. Can't break that. No. What? Oh, wow. That's my machine gun from Trials, I believe. Ooh. Well, welcome back, sir. Alright, well, get some sleep. You need to rest before Renegades today and tomorrow. Get lots of sleep. What the hell is shooting me from here? Oh, you little bum. These people are doing something. Tropic Blunder. Let's see what they're doing. Are they just running around? He's 7. I can still see, you know. They're just grinding. Did that thing drop a chest? No. Hold on. Do you see this? There's a strand thing we can grab onto. That will take us there. There is a puzzle to be solved here. Hold on. Ow. What? Don't shoot me. What are you doing? I need to wait till my strand thing loads. I'll approach it this way. I'll push myself on there. Go here to there. I'm telling you, it's gonna work. Hold on. Oh, this is gonna be wild. Oh shit. I screwed up because I fell. But I think it's doable. Why is it so dark? What's going on? I know something's happening.
Guardian, got a minute? I think the Vex are doing that thing again.
The Vex are doing the thing. God damn. Not the thing. Listen, Linda. Where do we go? Oh, there's a chest underneath here. That jump though. There's something there. There has to be. So in here. Then here.
They're setting up shop here in a pretty
Then
major
here.
way. If it's anything like their other tactics, they'll be sacrificing their hardware to integrate it into the build process.
Oh shit.
Let's make sure they don't get the chance.
Why did I stop? Fudgesicle. I'm gonna be so disappointed if there's nothing there. Oops. I can get there from here. No! So close yet so far. Oh! I can't do a go around corners. I'm not saying it's not doable, I'm just saying I can't do it. Then from there you can like jump on there. It's gonna take you somewhere. Okay. Where did our best buddy, Tropic Blunder, an experienced noob, go? Oh, this? Alright, let's do it, let's do it. Oh, there. Hold on. I need to go here. Alright, oops. Boom. Where does it go? Here? What the hell? Oh, I'm gonna make Nimbus proud. Come on, come on, come on. 93, 4, 5, 6, something, 100.
Good work! These readings say you've broken everything supporting that fire. Now to follow up with the old double punch and finish the job.
Okay, Tropic Blunder is about to get a surprise there, yeah. Look at this. Oh shit, I forgot, changed my supers. Super abilities. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. It was Arc. It was gonna be so cool. Hold on. Boom. Okay. Next time. You. Is it possible for people to get to like power rank 7 like these guys, some of these guys, and not experience stuff like this before? Like, are they just doing this to grind shit? Or are they doing it because it's like the new thing for them? Huh.
That they're all gone. Those shiny jerks aren't going to build any server tap here today.
Interesting. We'll see. 53. Okay, exploring Neomuna. Here we come. Not so much. Come here. There we go. Terminal overload key. Awesome. I don't know what they do. I think they open chests. Okay, they don't want you to go there. I get the message. Here's another. I should do this. I need to do this. Oh, weak sauce. I am gonna die. Oh shit, I don't have a... This is not solar. What? Sure.
I've been told by our good friends in Catastrophe Response that the Vex have great raw materials for repairing some damages. So, don't worry about the cleanup on this one. Just bring up the party and we'll solve 2 problems at once.
Okay, dude. There. What? He has something. Carry antenna to where? Any idea what this is about? So I keep getting bombarded. I don't know where I'm going. Is this timed? Oh no, this person is not gonna be happy with me. How long does this last? Hold on, am I supposed to take this somewhere? Am I blind? I don't see any indicators anywhere on the screen. As far as something showing me where to go. Oh my god, if I take this to the spawn point, where the mailbox is, and everything, oh, that would be bad. Because this just continues to summon bombardments. Oh, okay. Well, fine. Hold on. Stage 1 of 3 of something started. Where did it start? Nothing on the compass. Oh, somewhere this way. What's going on here? That's a lot of stuff. You know what I really like? This. Boom. So good. So good. Tell me that wasn't good. What? Some kind of a mission was done. Slap you silly. There. Yeah, my shield is only gonna handle so much of that. Holy shit. But man, this levels up pretty quick. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's pretty slow. Okay. What the fuck? Where am I? Oh. Oh, I almost have my super duper super. Boom. Did I kill anything? Probably not. Ah, it's fun to do though. We'll smash them, Nimbus. And this way. Oh my god. That's just rude. Come on. No heavy ammo. So be it. Hold on, there's a chest here. Something shiny. These chests look so out of place. They have like jewelry wrapped on the lid and stuff. It's weird. Okay. Nice. Of course. Why would I make it? Well, I mean, it's kind of silly stuff, but after this I should be able to buy one more strand fragment. Possibly two. Oh shit. Can I do this? Oh! Yes. Now we'll add jetpack on top of this. Oh, it's gonna be freaking fantastic. Near to the ground. Triumph completed. Alright, complete secret events in Neomuna. Nimbus will be extra happy. No. This is great for leveling these catalysts too. It would be even better if I could aim. Okay, that's out of stuff. These weapons they drop here work amazingly well. I just kinda should be leveling my catalyst. Isn't that awesome? Ow. What? Oh, we're going this way. Fine. Big angry tank. Boom. Well, that worked pretty well. Didn't kill it, but man, that's slightly more than half health. Oh. It's... so good. Completion lost sectors Exodus Garden 2A in the Cosmodrome. Well, it's funny how I get these quests after I finished it a number of times. I think I'm holding back. Come on, Nimbus. Whoa, day back. Space Ghost. Blizzard fans. Cool. This way. Man, it's so crazy that they haven't done anything with StarCraft franchise. Amazing franchise, if I may say so. Oh shit. I'm in everybody's way, apparently. You know what? There is a heavy... Boom. Man, I was so into StarCraft back in the day. I did tournaments and everything. It was fun. Amazing game. That's just fun. Oh my god. Nimbus getting excited sounds just ridiculous. Alright. Do we have this? Okay, we can buy another one and almost a third one. Let's go. Come on, guys. Somebody say something. It's only 8. I'm trying to stop myself from going upstairs and getting the rest of my Indian food and eating it tonight, because that's a horrible, horrible thing. The food is excellent. It's amazing. I'm just saying. I shouldn't be eating it at night. Oh my god, now I'm hungry. As soon as I said that. I am not gonna be able to. It is so fucking delicious. There's rice there and everything. Who needs a diet? Damn it. Okay. What's this? Unlock all strand upgrades before I can get this. So I have this. There are two things here. That's quest. This stuff I can buy. Oh wow, only one left. Okay, and I'm 84 out of 100 already, so that won't be long. Now that I started talking about the Indian food that's sitting downstairs, I'm sorry to say, but I'm gonna have to have some. I think we all knew where this is going. So good. Where am I going? So there's not that much left to do.
Good to see you.
Well, no, there's gonna be a whole bunch of quests. But as far as grinding, all I need is like 16 more marks, or whatever they're called, the strand meditations. I'll get the last fragment, which I think unlocks something. I don't know. I'm so hungry I can't think. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eat my Indian food, and you guys start downloading Destiny 2. How about that? We welcome new players in the clan. The clan is called Last Phase. All the links are in the description. This is like a suicide elevator. It is horribly done. The thing that propels you upwards is only in the center. So if you somehow get to the edge, you'll just fall. Not the best design, dare I say. Alright. I'm out. I'm gonna grab some food. And it's 8 by the time I'm gonna be done, because it's gonna take a little while to enjoy this. It's probably gonna be close to 9. I will not be back. Who am I kidding? Not a freaking chance in hell. But having said that, doesn't it look like I could jump there? That's gonna kill me, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, that's what happened last time. I don't know why I was this is exactly what happened last time. I did this already. It's not that far down. Okay. I'm out. Check the description for links. Clan Discord, which is only for clan members, but you can also contact me if you want to join the clan. There's no applications, there's no nonsense to go through, but I do want to make sure that not everyone can just walk in. You know, it's like a safe place for guardians. Alright, cheers.